Greetings, 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 my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to another video. Thank you all for checking this one out. So, former West Indies captain and brother of Darren Bravo, Dwayne Bravo, he has had his say on the whole non-selection of his brother. We're going to talk about it, going to take a look at what Bravo had to say. He actually had some strong words for the lead selector and the entire CWI. I was actually in the process of putting together a video that will show you exactly why you cannot listen to anything the selectors are saying. Once there is nothing out there to show that this is the criteria, you cannot listen to them because you're going to keep moving the target. But when I saw what Dwayne Bravo put out on social media, I said, all right, I will address what I was going to address later on, and I'll just share what Dwayne Bravo had to say. Because I'm going to use Desmond Haynes' own words that he would have mentioned on more than one occasion as it relates to selecting people to show you that the man is providing a moving target for the players. And as sad as it is to say, it seems as if the moving target is for players that are actually from certain countries. So we're going to look at it. We're going to talk about that later on. So we're going to spend some time and go through what Dwayne Bravo had to say. Right? Looking at taking it from the Wisden. They are the one that pull it down from his social media platform and put it out there. So just to remind you, Darren Bravo last played for us in February of 2022. And in the 3-match series against it was a 3-match series against India. He is now 34-year-old, right? And he has an average of 30.11 at a strike rate of 70.11. 122 matches. Not the best in the world, right? Not the best in the world, having played 122 games. But you know, we're not talking about Australia or India or one of them teams. Right? We're talking about West Indies, and we see how our cricket has gone. Not saying that we need to accept this sort of career from anybody, you know. I'm just saying. And the fact that he has had 2 good Super 50 and still can get in is a bit of a mystery. So let me go down into Dwayne Bravo's part of this now, my viewers and subscribers, because he's calling it bullshit. Right? Bullshit is what he's calling it. So this is Bravo, Dwayne Bravo, and I quote, "Here are my burning questions." Burning, right? Here are my burning questions. What's the criteria for West Indies team selection? Surely it can't be solely based on performance. For 2 seasons, my brother showcased exceptional talent, becoming the leading run scorer in the latest tournament with over 400 runs, a batting average of 83.2 and a strike rate of 92. End quote for now. Right? Not very often you see people come out and say things, even if it's their family member. But this one is so blatant. Dwayne had to say something. And I mean, obviously, Darren Bravo is not the savior of West Indies cricket. He's not going to save West Indies cricket. That is clear. He's not going to go on and play for 10, 15 years and save West Indies cricket. So all the people are going to say that he had his time and he's not going to save West Indies cricket. Why would you not select a man at 34 that is still doing what you're asking for at the regional level? Right? Obviously, there are going to be spots for youngsters that didn't perform too well that you're going to give them spot because you're young and you want to work with them. But the major criteria has to hold firm just the same. Well, I don't know if that is the major criteria anyway, scoring runs, I don't know. But it is weird. It is weird, my people. It's weird. Right? Dwayne Bravo went on to say, "To Mr. Desmond Haynes, your statement didn't surprise me. It feels like another former player It feels like another former player singing for his supper, said Bravo. I hoped for trust in the system with figures like you, Darren Sammy, and the new director of cricket, right? But the system failed again. And you can say all you want that these guys were waiting to see who would be selected and who wouldn't be selected so that they can have a say. But if you not give the man the ammunition, he can't do nothing. You don't know, it's a load and the thing so blatant that people going to talk about it for a while, my viewers and subscribers. As I said, he's not going to save West Indies cricket. We know that. He's not 18, he's not 19. He's not going to play for 15 years and save us. We know that. But where the cricket is at now, you cannot tell me that if the man performed last year and this year, and he's 34, the man is not 38, 39, right? And ironically, you know, a couple of years ago, like 2 years ago, we see people crying and making noise for people that not performing, that is well over 30 to play. And to stay and to be automatic picks, right? We see people talking about players that couldn't buy our runs. They should always be in the team and should be automatic picks. So how do you combine? And then those same people come around and say, do not select this man. That don't make no sense. It don't make no sense, you know. Anyways, let me go down some more into it. Alright? So, yeah, that is Darren Bravo there. Repeat this part. To Mr. Desmond Haynes, your statement didn't surprise me. So as I said, these guys, they are watching and they are looking forward to seeing what's going to happen. But you can't expect people not going to call you out after something like this. As I said, I hope there is a reason behind the scene that they were trying to keep away from us and they will eventually have to come and tell us. Right? I hope there's a reason. Because you're selecting man that 2 years younger than Bravo. That 2 years younger than Bravo and not performing, right? You're selecting man that 2 years younger than Bravo and not performing. Yet still the man can't get a game in the team. You're selecting people that we didn't even realize playing. Right? Man in the team that is 31, 32 and not performing any at all. I have a man that is 34 and performing 2 seasons straight. What is the major difference there? As I said, they are the same ones that said the other day that they want when youngsters come in, they have players that are there to help them into the system and to help them to settle in. Not saying Bravo go and save them or help them become superstars. But how can you select a man that is 32, 31 and can't buy a performance, but they can select people, but they're not selecting people that is... Well, I mean, I understand it, brother. I do understand it. As I said, my people, this video was just to share what Darren Bravo is saying. Later on, either today or early tomorrow, I have a video that I am putting together that will show you exactly why you cannot blame people when they say they don't trust them. Because the same people come out when them get in the position and say, listen, we're going to select people based off this. We're going to select people if they're performing because the pool isn't big enough to throw away people. And then all of a sudden, not even a courtesy word to say this is why he wasn't selected. So it just clearly shows that he wasn't considered. Right? He knows that people would be asking about Pooran. So he made sure that, well, Pooran would have made the team, but he's unavailable. Same thing with Hola probably. And then Justin, as we know, ill. A lot of other people weren't mentioned, right? A lot of other people weren't mentioned. So once they weren't mentioned, it simply means they weren't close. It would appear, right? It must mean they weren't close. Couple other people will play. Let me just call some name. Right? Teddy Bishop played. Ravman Powell played. Just some random names. Just think about anybody that played in the Super 50 and they didn't perform well, right? They weren't mentioned, so obviously they weren't close to being selected. But the leading run scorer of this year and somebody that also performed well last year, not get a mention. Anyway, I don't want to rant in this one. I just wanted you to hear what Bravo is saying. Just check out my next video. That video will show you how much of a hypocrite they are. Big up on yourself, my people, and stay safe.